Tax. It sucks. Considering that when you pay it, it feels like theft. But what is it? Well, it should be obvious, but it is a deduction on your earnings, such as wages or profits, to fund the government and public services like the NHS or the police. Currently, the UK tax system has 4 marginal tax brackets. In these marginal tax brackets, the different income ranges are taxed differently. If you earn £12,500 or less, then you don't get taxed, which is your personal allowance. Any income earned between £12,501 and £50,000 will be taxed at 20%, which is the basic rate. Any income earned between £50,001 and £150,000 will be taxed at 40%, which is the higher rate. And any income you earn above £150,000 will be taxed at 45%, which is called the additional rate. For example, if a worker earned £60,000 in a year, they will not get taxed for the first £12,500, but will lose £7,500 in the second tax bracket and £4,000 in the third tax bracket. So the worker would be taxed a total of £11,500, which is 19.2% of their income. Now, there are generally 2 types of taxation: direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax is a tax placed directly on your earnings. These include the following: income tax, a tax on a worker's wages; corporation tax, a tax on a firm's profits; stamp duty, a tax on people buying a house or share; inheritance tax, a tax on a dead person's wealth; national insurance, a tax on earnings specifically used to fund public pensions; capital gains tax, a tax on the sale of an investment; and council tax, a tax on property. This is in contrast to indirect tax, which is a tax on the producers of goods and services. This includes alcohol tax, a tax on alcoholic drinks; VAT, a tax on the sale of goods and services at 20%. And this one is for the tree huggers out there. Environmental taxes, which taxes activity that negatively affects the environment, such as the carbon tax. Indirect taxes can manifest as an ad valorem tax, which taxes a percentage of the goods price, or a specific tax, which is a fixed levy on goods, such as a £20 tax placed on cigarettes. Obviously there are other taxes in the UK, but you are probably bored as it is. In addition, there are 3 specific types of taxation that are proposed. Proportional tax, which is where workers at all income levels pay the same percentage of tax. For instance, everyone pays 10% of their income in taxes. Progressive tax is where the more a person earns, the more tax they pay. So a rich person may pay the highest tax while a poor person pays no tax. And it is proposed by, you guessed it, progressives. And finally, regressive tax, which takes a larger percentage of the incomes of working class people compared to the incomes of upper class people. A strong example of regressive taxation is the alcohol tax, as mentioned before, since working class people are more likely to spend on alcohol than rich people. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a like and comment, as it really helps my video in the YouTube algorithm. And if you like economics and political commentary, consider subscribing. Maybe follow me on my Twitter, and see you later.